Good morning, people. Just going to do hopefully it's a quick one for you, a video on gloss coating or covering the work that you want to give an extra coat to, gloss effect, and also it protects it, and it makes it obviously a little bit more archival. So yeah, I've used all different things in past videos. At the moment I'm testing this at the moment, which I've already done a couple of videos, I think in the last couple of weeks, showing this. This is the Fusion pouring resin, but I'm not going to use it. I did do a previous video on actually pouring the resin, but I'm not doing it as a resin, because I find if you've got a big canvas and then you put resin on top of it, it can be very heavy, and besides, as I've said before, it makes the price of the whole piece go way up, because resin, especially pouring resin, can be a lot, cost you a lot on top of what the painting's already cost you. So then it makes you have to charge quite a fair bit more for your work, because you're adding all these extra products to it. But this just got paint all over me, so I've got paint. Must have picked some paint up off my desk, but never mind. Just go with it. I'm a right old mess. Okay. What I'm going to do with this one is a method that Lucy Macloud put on. It was a lady, all I know is the lady's named Wanda. So I'll try and find the credit for her, that she put the video on of this is how she coats her work, and she never has cracking, and it doesn't matter what you actually use as your coat. So I'm using the pouring resin, which it's just a pouring resin, and I've just got a little wee bit of water in there, and I'm going to put my resin in there. Now this method that she said that works really well is basically a pour-on method. No, not a pour, a wipe-on method. So just mixing some of that pouring resin with that bit of water like I showed you. It is a water-based resin, and it's got no strong odour or anything. So I've used it on a few of my pieces already. I will bring over the pieces that I've done it on. This method is the wipe-on method, and because it dries so quickly, you can kind of do about 4 coats within half an hour, and I find, as Lucy had mentioned, that 4 coats is plenty. It gives a nice, beautiful finish. So that's the product that I'm going to be using. This pouring resin, I get it online from the online supplier, and I'll put the link in the bottom of the video. Now what you need to use is a lint-free cloth. So if you've got old t-shirt or old cloth, well, these cloths are meant to be lint-free, so I'm using this particular cloth, and I suppose I better put some gloves on. Even though this resin is said that it's non-toxic and it's a water-soluble, water-based, or yeah, it's supposed to be non-toxic and everything, so it should be fine for me to use without my gloves, but I'll probably get sticking to everything. So what they showed in Wanda's is to basically just dip your cloth into your well, I'm using pouring resin, so I'll say into my pouring resin, and then basically wipe it on. And I've just got this cloth slightly damp, so it'll just spread nicely. Now see, because this one was a pretty fair size canvas is if I'd have actually poured resin over the whole of this canvas, it would have cost me probably an extra $50 more, and then you have to put that price on top of what it's already cost you, so then it can make your work, you know, less saleable if you've got to put a high price on it. So I'm doing it this way. So it's basically just wipe it on. I'll go to the next piece, and apparently because it dries within a short time, like to touch, because you're only wiping it, then you just can keep, you know, using your same cloth, because it's got that resin on it, to do quite a few pieces at the same time. So you can load your table up, and you can see the lovely colours that it brings through already, and that's just one coat. So let the games begin. This is another one I want to do. So again, I'm just dipping that cloth into it and just wiping it over. So once you give it one wipe over, then just pop it aside to dry before the next one. Because you're giving this thin coat, it shouldn't take no time to dry. And Lucy said she's within half an hour she's given 4 coats to her piece, so that's brilliant. And you can see how it's lifting the colours in my work. So I'll go straight on to the next one. It's good to get... okay. If you would like the link to any of these pieces that I'm putting up, the video link to how I made them, then I will try and add the link to the drop down box, my descriptions box. That's where the link will be to these videos, and also to an online supplier that you can get this product from. And I know that they sell it in the US, and it's made in Canada, so you can obviously get it in Canada. And I believe that you can get it online in the UK too. So now look at the colours that it brings up, and obviously that's just the first coat. So as you continue to layer it, I will come back again when I'm ready to do the next layer, and I'll just show you the ones that I did do. Oh, okay. My son has taken the ones that I did do. He's got a bias for them. So this was one that had about 3 coats, so I will just go over that again. So that's had about 3 coats now, so that's the 4th. And it just, yeah, brings up all the vibrancy in them again. So all good. I will be back, and I'll come back and let you see how I coat the next layer. Just I've now wiped, that's the 3rd coat on it, and it's just coming up beautifully. So I just wanted to show you, that's the 3rd coat. I'm actually not going to do another coat today because I haven't got time, because we've got people coming for dinner. So, but look how gorgeous that gold has come out. It's like really brought out the gems in it. If you want to see this the video on how this particular piece was created, I will add a link underneath the video to in the description box. But yeah, look at that. I mean, so that's after 3 wipe overs of that particular one. I'll go to my next one. So this was the 3 wipe overs on that one. And look how it brings out. That had some pearl white in it. So the videos to this I'll try and attach this to the bottom too. So yeah, it's turned out gorgeous. We'll take you across here. These lovely Not sure if you can see it, colours that come out. Gorgeous. Very happy with those, very happy. Okay, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Until next time. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm so grateful for you all, really, I am. And I hope that helped. Oh, that's like a little angel-y firefly something. Sorry, I hope if you, I've helped you in any way with your finishing off your artworks, then that's all good. And thank you again to Wanda and to Lucy Macloud for putting me on to this method, which is simply the wipe on, wipe off method. So yeah, it turned out just gorgeous, just gorgeous. So until next time, bye for now.